passe-moi le micro. Je veux voir du beau, je veux voir du bon, je veux voir du nouveau, oh 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 oh. Je veux voir du beau, je veux voir du bon, je veux voir du nouveau, oh 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 oh. Je veux voir du beau, je veux voir du bon, je veux voir du nouveau, oh.
Hello family, bringers of the new dawn, creators of reality, my support system. Thank you so much for everything that you brought into my life. Let me share my own gifts with you. Today, I bring incredible news. It's time to get the popcorn ready. Today is the day before the grand revelation. Tomorrow, as you know, is the inauguration day. Inauguration day. I think it's the dark night of the soul of humanity. It's our final battle. We're seeing who is who. It's time to fight the big boss. The demons of our life that have been hiding in the dark. It's time to stand up for humanity. This has been a cyber war. It's the Third World War. It's a war of information and knowledge. And we're doing whatever we can. And that's what's funny, right? It's no longer military war. There's no line between military and civilian. We're all participating, bringing whatever we can. So it's my pleasure to do a little clearing in the misinformation that we're being fed by the mainstream media, by big tech, by the evil side of the force. And they can't stop this now. Information is coming out and nothing can stop it. We're getting incredible information about the vax, the jab, the punch that you don't want to get into your arm. We now know that the Rothschilds are linked to the patent of whatever that nanoparticle is that they're putting in there. This whole hoax was set up since 2012. There's two patents linked to the Rothschilds, 2012 and 2016. And whatever that thing, nanoparticle, you know, it's like a microcomputer. They can be doing anything with that. It could be a transmitter, it could be a receiver, it could be both. It could be a way to have access to our genetic code and manipulate it. We don't really know. Just don't trust it and don't take it, for crying out loud. So the Rothschild, one of the older ones, actually died last week, right? From a heart attack. The shit is getting so good. So fucking good. It seems there's panic everywhere. There's, you know, Merkel in Germany just resigned. Netherlands, Italy, Kuwait, Russia, Estonia. All those governments are in panic and ministers are resigning all over the place, and it's all connected to international child trafficking. You know, this is one of the best moments of my life, where I can actually walk in the street and be like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Woo! It's the moment we've been waiting for. Of course, it's dark and dirty. But come on, it's time to clear that shit out. So while the whole world is in panic, we know that the final countdown is happening for the United States. Tomorrow, the inauguration day, that has never been as crazy. There's troops all over the place. The mainstream media is in panic. They're trying everything they can to turn it violent and to create a false event, again, to create war, separation, misery. But who's on our side? We got the big guy, and we got the alliance, and we have the white hats that have been planning for 50 years to take down the Illuminati, the dark side of the force. So I'm trusting, you know, and I'm scanning around the information and the misinformation, and I'm finding the right stuff that makes me vibrate, that's very positive, and they want to hide. So what we know, or the good juicy stuff, is that there's rumors of a TV channel clearing their program as of 8 a.m. tomorrow for 74 hours. Apparently, two guys with badges came see the directors and told them if they do not comply, they're going to jail. Right? So that information is a rumor, but it's fucking juicy. We've been waiting for the big guy to use the emergency broadcast. The way that I see it, this guy tried everything, you know. Obviously, the election was stolen. It's a big joke. And he tried everything in the judiciary system to do it legally and to give them a chance to back down. They didn't. They committed a crime. They committed a treason. And now there's only one solution: military transition. We have one of the generals from the National Guard that was actually saying live that they're there to support the transition into military power. So I do not expect the big guy to be inaugurated tomorrow, but I do expect the military to take over. These guys have swore their oath of alliance to the people, to the country. They're not protecting the president. They're not protecting the capital. They're not protecting anyone else. This is about the country, and they're loyal to the country. So it's gonna get juicy because the bad guys think that they call the National Guard and they're gonna protect the soi-disant elected. That's not gonna happen, and that's where it gets juicy. The letter 17 was telling us all summer, right? Actually, for 3 years, this ends with military tribunals. There's no other way. We know there's 200,000 sealed indictments that we've been waiting. I've been waiting for 15 years to see this actually happen. It's getting so juicy. So we know it's military intervention, transition into a new administration. But what does that mean? Well, it turns out that the USA Republic became a corporation in 1871, I think. It what's transforms again, it's the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Morgans, you know, twisting little things. They changed a few words in the Constitution to create a corporation. As of that time, the USA became something else than a republic of freedom. And if no one is inaugurated tomorrow, that corporation breaks down. It ceases to exist, which gives us an opportunity to create something new, a new administration. I think that's what they've been hinting of. So definitely exciting times. You know, there's a lot of misinformation there, a lot of people contradicting the story of the letter 17, asking, you know, was it a psyop like in 1926 and the anti-Bolshevik that were creating false hope so people would not stand up? And I think that is misinformation because we are strong. Our human race has been fighting them. We had revolution in France, we had revolution in the US, we had revolution in Mexico. We keep fighting them. And if we have to, we're gonna fight them again, right? If tomorrow that motherfucker dark side puppet of the Communist China Party is inaugurated, I can tell you I am getting ready. I will fight for my life. I will fight for my freedom. I will fight for my planet. If it has to get dirty, it will get dirty. But I do not believe we're gonna get there. I trust the plan. I hope you do. And as long as we keep our heart in the right position, giving our strength, you know, to the positive alliance, to the positive forces that want to change this, to the Galactic Federation that has been present in this for a while, I think tomorrow we might see the beginning of the end of those motherfuckers. So just to clarify, there was 3 powers to their dominion. 3 cities that were sovereign: London City, that has its own police and it doesn't obey to the country, the Vatican City that has its own police and doesn't obey to the fucking country, and Washington DC, the third power. DC was the military, the Vatican was the religious, and London was the political. The three legs of the Illuminati and the dark side. London, we know the monarchs stepped down. The Vatican City went into a lockdown and they had a blackout last week. There's rumors of the Pope being arrested and the Prime Minister being in deep shit. And now DC is in complete lockdown. No one can come in, no one can come out without showing identification. And while the Democrats are saying that this is to protect the inauguration, we know that they're panicking because they can't get out. And this could be the moment where we see the arrests happening. So if tomorrow the rumors about the TV shows being cleared for an emergency broadcast of 74 hours are true, we could be seeing the confessions of everyone that has been arrested so far and that has pleaded guilty and arranged a deal in order not to be executed, right? Juicy times. Get the popcorn ready. We've been waiting this for a long time. And again, you guys are fucking powerful. I love you. I admire you. You're great creators. Let's have a little prayer today for the planet. Hold it in the light. I hope everything goes well and soft and in flow. I trust the plan. I love you guys. I'll bring you more information when it gets super juicy. Until then, the ones at the beach, enjoy your tan. The ones in Guatemala, go skinny dipping for me in that beautiful lake. Enjoy the cacao ceremony. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.
Je m'attends à voir une nouvelle planète, un monde de pure richesse, d'abondance et de bonnes vibes. Mais on n'est pas encore sorti de cette affaire. Les familles qui nous gouvernent depuis des millénaires. Y a un gros choc qui se prépare pour mes frères. La mission consiste à introduire une nouvelle ère. Énergie gratuite, nouvelle technologie, un peu de magie qui jusqu'à maintenant était censurée pour nous garder dans la misère. Eh ouais, la vérité fait mal. Passe-moi le micro.